Let's start with the background of this intriguing legal dispute. In 2005, Benjo Gocolay filed a petition for paternity, seeking to be recognized as the biological and non-marital son of Miguel Gocolay. Michael's claim was supported by his birth certificate, which named Miguel as his father and stated that his parents were married. However, Miguel denied having a child with Michael's mother, Priscilla, and argued that the birth certificate was falsified. As the case progressed, Michael requested DNA testing to establish paternity, but Miguel opposed, citing his rights against involuntary servitude and self-incrimination. Despite Miguel's objections, the regional trial court granted the motion for DNA testing, a decision that was eventually affirmed by the Supreme Court. This set the stage for a complex legal battle involving questions of evidence, procedure, and the finality of court orders. The turning point in the case came when Miguel filed a motion to dismiss or recall the DNA testing orders, claiming a supervening event had occurred. Priscilla, Michael's mother, had been convicted for making false entries in Michael's birth certificate, specifically about her marriage to Miguel. Miguel argued that this conviction undermined the birth certificate's credibility and therefore the basis for DNA testing. Regional trial court initially agreed and granted Miguel's motion, stating that there was no longer a prima facie case for paternity. However, on appeal, the Court of Appeals reversed this decision. The appellate court clarified that Priscilla's conviction only affected the marital status entry, not the entry naming Miguel as the father. Moreover, the court emphasized that the birth certificate was not the sole evidence. Priscilla's testimony about her relationship with Miguel also supported Michael's claim. At the heart of the Supreme Court's decision was the doctrine of immutability of judgment. Once a judgment becomes final and executory, it is generally immutable and unalterable, except in rare cases where a true supervening event occurs. The court found that Priscilla's conviction did not qualify as such an event because it happened before the judgment became final and did not materially change the parties' situation. The only false entry was about the marriage, not paternity. The court also noted that Miguel failed to raise this defense promptly, amounting to a waiver. Ultimately, the Supreme Court denied Miguel's petition, affirming the Court of Appeals' decision to proceed with the DNA testing. This case highlights the importance of timely legal action and clarifies what constitutes a supervening event capable of altering a final judgment.